A Mississippi soldier has been reunited with his family after 8 decades. Private Andrew Ladner was killed during the New Guinea campaign in 1942, but his body wouldn't be identified until 2020. Now his family finally has the answers they've been looking for. I sat down with Private Ladner's family, one of whom still remembers the day she found out he wasn't coming home.
I didn't think it would happen. I thought he was gone forever.
Voetress Ladner Breazeale gets emotional when she talks about her uncle, Private Andrew Ladner. She says the two were more like siblings and remembers clearly when he left to join the Army and serve overseas.
He said, "I'll be back." And so I just thought he was coming back, you know. And it was just terrible.
Private Ladner never returned home to his family in Mississippi, and until July of 2020, little was known about what happened to him 8,000 miles away during the campaign of New Guinea.
The Armed Forces DNA Identification Laboratory.
That is until the family was contacted by someone from the Army's Past Conflicts Repatriations Branch regarding possible remains and a request for DNA. The DNA was a match. Private Ladner had finally been found.
I'm glad that they found him and located him, and that they're going to send him home now. I know he's watching us, and he's proud to come home.
David Leva was the casualty assistance officer assigned to Private Ladner's case, and with the help of the Army's meticulous record keeping, he was able to learn the details surrounding the private's Army service history and death.
He was inducted at Camp Shelby on September 11, 1941. His unit was supposed to go to Europe, but they were rerouted, ended up going to the Pacific.
This is video of the Army, including Private Ladner's division, the 32nd Infantry Division, on the battlefield in New Guinea. He was killed in a bloody battle now referred to as the Nightmare of New Guinea, and was buried a few feet off the battlefield as the fight raged on. For years, he was an unknown soldier until technology identified him.
Ladner was lost into history for 8 decades. And much of what the Army has did in World War II in the Pacific, probably little known. And, but that's changed now.
Private Ladner's family is still working on his funeral arrangements and will announce those at a later date.